on the West Side Institute, Science and Education. Dave LaCrone does a lot of work with Rush and helping on training for veterans. John Pontarelli from Rush University Medical Center, just a few people I want to recognize. Him? Please come on and tell us a little bit about the SBA. Sorry to put you on the spot.
No problem. Hi. Thank you to Heather. I am delighted to be here. My name is Carol Harris. I work for the U.S. Small Business Administration. I just want to say there's so many really good, rich resources and relationships that can be developed for the vendors and partners and organizations that are here. I am actually delighted to have the opportunity to meet one of the biotech incubators, and we're going to continue the conversation offline and look to work together. I work for the U.S. Small Business Administration. Robert Steiner is our district director. And basically the U.S. Small Business Administration's mission is to assist with growth and the development of existing and startup small businesses. We do it in relationship with lenders and with government organizations. One of our strongest partnerships is with the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. We have three major areas by which we look to provide entrepreneurs with assistance, and that's access to capital. We provide guarantees for loans, whether it be working capital and or real estate. We work with banks and lenders and credit unions and different financial organizations. We provide assistance with contracting. With federal contracting in particular, there's a number of different designations, and we can talk about those certifications and procurement offline. And then the third area that we provide assistance with is through counseling. Basically, in economic development, we have to work with the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity and provide assistance through funding. They in turn have created a dynamic small business development network through the state of Illinois. There are 35 small business development centers. There's one that's actually in the Illinois Medical District through UIC. Two of the directors are Michelle Dorville Sexton and Denise Ching. So you might want to look to meet them. There are approximately 11 international trade centers and 10 procurement technical assistance centers throughout the state. We also work with SCORE Chicago and with the Women's Business Development Center. So I'm going to keep it short. I just want to say I'm delighted to be here. I would encourage each of you to please pick up one of the Illinois resource guides. And if I might be of assistance, I'm at table 17 over in the corner. Thank you, and stay cool.
Thank you, Carol. Now we have, on any given day, 50,000 people coming into the medical district, many of which are coming in for medical care. And one of the chief means of transportation by which they arrive are through the bus and train systems provided by the Chicago Transit Authority. We have been big supporters of the bus rapid transit program, and very pleased that Ashland Avenue has been selected as one of those corridors, because we know it will increase access to many people coming in and make their way into the medical district to receive medical care quicker and easier to get the care that they deserve. So we're very pleased to have with us today Joe Ikabuchi with CTA to talk a little bit about the bus rapid transit program.
Thanks, everybody. On behalf of CTA and CDOT, we are very pleased to be able to be part of this event and continue great partnerships that we have with a lot of organizations across the city, especially on this project. As Warren mentioned, we move about 1.7 million people a day, or 1.7 million rides, including a lot in the district here. Part of what this project aims to do is to speed up north-south travel along Ashland Avenue. Currently, Buses run in the peaks around 9 miles an hour, which is not a very fast pace, and some trips can take over an hour currently to the district if you're trying to travel from Lakeview or from down in Beverly. In addition, the unreliability is an issue that we're trying to solve for this. I'm not going to try to explain what bus rapid transit designs are. We have a lot of brochures over at the table over there, but I will say this is a very important project, part of the mayor's vision for 21st century Chicago, along with the other great mobility improvements that we're seeing in the city. So I'll say this, please visit our booth. Understand that we're in the second phase of a planning process right now, so we want to hear comments on our current plans that we have. And please engage with us here and continue to engage with us throughout this process. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Joe. It's very important everybody stay hydrated today, so please help yourself to the beverages. Also very pleased to have with us an entity that is working with small entrepreneurs and startup companies, which are so important to the overall growth of our economy. Chicago is really blessed to have a great ecosystem of mentors, and we're getting better on the venture capital side, but these smaller entities that are popping up to provide the kind of leadership to our budding entrepreneurs is just critical to the growth of that ecosystem. So we're very pleased to have with us today Suba Arumagun with Chicago Health 2.0 and Fuse. Thank you.
Hello. So I love the CTA. I think it makes Chicago awesome. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So Chicago Health 2.0 is about 4 years old. We have about 1,000 members. It's mainly entrepreneurs, clinician entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, C-levels and project managers at care organizations like Northwestern, UIC, Rush, and pretty much all the medical districts or medical centers in Chicago. We're run by 4 unsalaried volunteers. We all have other day jobs, but we just think entrepreneurship is important. We want to disrupt healthcare, make it better for patients and make it better for clinicians, and in the process try and create jobs in Chicago. We noticed that there were a couple problems where entrepreneurs have trouble accessing clinicians for developing solutions, and a lot of other people noticed that too. So we just managed to find each other, and we started another nonprofit called Fuse Health, which is just a few months old. Basically, that will allow clinicians to become co-founders eventually in startups with entrepreneurs who are writing software and marketing products. We're helping to organize Chicago's first Health Innovation Week. It's October 19th through October 26th. Events are going to be all over the city. Folks like Fuse Health and Chicago Health 2.0 will be helping, but there's a startup in Bucktown called Connected Health that'll be participating. Deloitte, the American Heart Association, and XX Health and Rock Health, which is a startup accelerator out in the Bay Area. So if you're interested in getting more information, we have these cards over there where Sipgander is waving his hand. And we're capping the Health Innovation Week with our conference, which we've done now 3 times. It's October 26th, and we normally get about 200 folks at it to attend it. The keynote speaker is one of the keynotes. It's pretty cool. He's a clinician in Omaha. He developed a sleeve that you put on your iPhone, and you can put your iPhone on your chest, and it measures your electrocardiogram reading. And so then it analyzes it and it sends it off to your cardiologist. So you should definitely come and check it out. Thank you.
Terrific. Thanks for the work you do for our young entrepreneurs. I also want to acknowledge Dennis Scraggart that's with us here today. Dennis runs an online publication called The Daily Whale, And if you haven't checked it out, I encourage you to do so, because it's some of the best coverage of